This ain't right.
Oddly enough, when I think of my best learning experience ever, I look at the worst teacher I ever had throughout my entire education. Miss Rodimel was my advanced 2D art teacher my junior year of high school. I usually got along with my teachers, but she was different. She was the strangest teacher I had ever had, and trust me, I had quite a few. I would always be the quiet and girl in class, daydreaming out the window or doodling in her notebook, but in art I was a determined mind, never quitting until I absolutely had to. That was my state of mind when I had been flicked in the back of the head, causing me to jump. I turned around a tongue lashing, thoroughly prepared for whatever idiot boy had decided to mess with me, only to have the words die from the shock of finding Miss Rodimel standing behind me with a smile like a Cheshire cat and a "surprised you, didn't I?" The thing that came between us the most was that my ideas weren't what she thought they should be. Our final project was a multimedia piece, starting with a watercolor base. We had to take one watercolor and make the entire page that shade, and as even as possible. She told us to go straight across the page with the brush until the whole page was that certain color. I listened and did as instructed until my page started warping with the water, causing my paint to pool in certain areas. My solution was to take the pools and spread them out so the brush strokes would look completely normal, but the pool would be no more. Mr. Dimel saw this and took the brush from my hand and started destroying this process, explaining again her straight across the page technique. I told her I understood, but that I was having pools of water forming on the page. I then went to take the brush back and to explain further. Instead, I was told sternly, "Don't take the brush away from me. I'm the teacher, not you." I could only respond with, "Well, your teaching sucks." It was complete silence after that. You couldn't even hear the faintest of breaths. What was easily seen was that every kid in the classroom agreed with me wholeheartedly. Students who weren't even my friends were ready to have my back in a heartbeat. I even received silent cheering and a few thumbs up as I was written out. I knew what I said was wrong and that I shouldn't have done it, but it wasn't incorrect. I was dead on accurate with every word I said. I never got punished because of my previous perfect record, and I never apologized for what had happened.